and so they own farms. They planted their own houses. And one of one of the $1 million families, there was a big time pastor bird down in February, the big church.
Well, tell the names of the
names. Okay.
Yeah. You want me to start it?
You started.
Okay. Let me.
Good, bird.
Our grandmother's name was Maggie Whitehead Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they were from. She was from.
Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm. Fayetteville, North Carolina.
You got it, bird.
And my granddaddy was Lester.
Lester.
What?
James.
James. Lester James Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I believe they met in Fayetteville. Is that right?
Did.
And then they moved to Durham. Is that right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if they had all the family in Durham, or they didn't have some in Fayetteville.
No, ain't no ass.
Yeah, I don't know all the details. I know that my grandmother's parents.
Yeah.
My grandmother's parents
From Fayetteville.
was from Fayetteville.
Both
And I don't remember his name. Do you remember his name?
Who that? Granddaddy?
Granddaddy, right?
The white man?
Yeah.
Okay,
He was a white man.
He's a white man.
During the slavery time, he married
A white woman.
I mean a black woman.
I'm telling you again, bro.
I've seen the pictures.
She's like an Indian.
I've seen the pictures.
Like an African.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
And
I've seen the pictures.
Our granddaddy bird was
And-
white. Cheeks. Bird. He looked like you had to think about who he was. He was white.
But not only that, they used to visit
Oh,
sometimes.
come to
We stayed, my grandmother and granddaddy stayed in a log cabin, like
Mhm.
Mama was saying, and they would come visit. I remember them.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember them visiting, and he had, he had some problems. He was sickly. I know that. I remember that.
Uh-huh.
And I remember my granddaddy's mother. What was her name, June?
He called Nina.
Nina.
Irene. Tell about
I remember one time when I was a little child, I was running around, and I don't know, I spilled some water or something, and Mama was getting ready to beat me, and she said, "Don't beat that boy." You know what I mean? He just trying to get some water. And I remember going to visit her. She ended up in a rest home in
That's
Durham.
right.
And I remember going to visit her. She was about, 80 something?
About 100.
About 100 years old, something like close to it. And I remember seeing her, she had lost her eyesight.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing her laying up in the bed. I can recall, I was a little bit boy. I remember visiting her in the rest home. I don't know when she passed away. It had to be in the 60s, early 60s.
And she was about 100 something.
Yeah. Grandmother had sisters. What do you remember their names?
Sheila, Aunt Sheila, Corbell. Who was the other one? Aunt Sheila, Corbell. And she had brothers.
I can't remember.
I know she had brothers.
Most of them from Fayetteville, right?
Yeah.
And Granddaddy had some brothers.
Yeah.
I remember.
Big shots.
The ones I remember the most his name was Joe, and he was from Baltimore, Maryland. He would come down every year.
Like
when he
Christmas.
came down, it was like Christmas time.
It was for
he
all
would take
of
all the kids to the store, and he would just say, "Get
whatever you want." And guess what? Go ahead, bro.
I never forget that. Then he had some other brothers. I don't know them.
Uncle Tyler, yeah.
Uncle Tyler, Big Shot Boys, Strong Skies, and CO.
And they looked like Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders.
I mean, the hair, the beard. I remember being at Granddaddy's funeral, and they showed up, and it was like twins.
Twins.
I mean, very sharp people, though. I mean, very intelligent
people.
And sharp people. And one of their brothers, I recall, was in the Fayetteville News.
Yeah,
Back in the 1920s or 30s.
Yeah.
Sharp suit. And I don't know what caused him to be in the news. Do you remember? Do anybody remember?
Was he
He was a war veteran, returnee veteran or something.
From the war. This was back in the 1920s. Newspaper. The black man in the newspaper during that time was like unbelievable. And so again, and then of course, Mama had sisters that Metabelle.
First boy died. They had Metabelle.
All of them. What happened? The first child was a boy.
Boy, he died 3 months.
Okay.
3 months. Disease. Then you had Metabelle, Mama.
Metabelle, which was the oldest.
Yeah, Metabelle was older. Then you had Mama.
Verdi.
Then you had Bruh.
Samuel Simmons.
Samuel Simmons. Now that's the one. My uncle. He's the one that's take us. We spent most of our time with, and we used to have to jump on him, but he was about 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah,
we used to beat him up, jump on him together. He used to take us to pick blackbirds out in the woods, and that's when he first gave me my first bad habit. That's smoking cigarettes.
So
He
the
would get us out
awesome
there.
hat.
He was devious.
Devious.
He was get us out there, give us cigarettes, so we start choking on them.
And give all the pack.
And he would sometimes give us a Coca-Cola
Come on, bro.
and make you drink it all up at the same time.
Yeah.
Coming all out of your nose.
Yeah.
And then he would call us over sometime and say, "Okay, I got some candy for you."
But,
And he give us
Kevin.
slacks.
Out
So we had no inside toilet, so we stayed right
now.
outside
We stayed outside the field all night.
long
Yeah.
because of the X-Lax he gave me.
Can it, bro?
That's the kind of
Yes,
person he
you
was.
was.
And,
And be laughing when you're doing
and
it.
then, of course, Ruby, and I remember Ruby being in high school,
Uh-huh.
and I just thought she was the most beautiful person I ever seen. I mean, she was gorgeous. And then once she left high school, she went into the Air Force.
Yeah.
Air Force. And I was so proud of. Not only that, but during the time when she was in the Air Force, she was part of the beauty contest.
Oh, yeah.
And they had newspaper clippings
Of
her, you know, because she entered a contest within the Air Force.
Air Force. Black
She was just gorgeous.
Yeah, really.
Birdie was a nurse.
Big
She was
head.
an RN. What was
Big
she?
head.
Was she RN?
Cleveland, Ohio.
She was RN. Menabelle was a
RN.
Was she RN?
She had RN.
RN. Huh?
Yeah.
Was she LPN?
Who,
Menabelle
man?
was LPN? Okay, I thought she was
I
RN.
thought she was RN.
But we had nurses, of course, all down the line.
Down the line.
I'm trying to think some other things that I can
Okay.
think of. Anybody else can add anything? Anybody know
Bruh,
something I'm not talking
couple
about?
things, bro. You can add. You go blackberry picking.
Well,
And be set, bro. Sometimes you sit out there for somebody, go to pick your strawberry with no wall stick.
yeah,
They
yeah,
go
exactly.
and pick
Right.
the wall.
We were taking those blackberries and we were selling them. We would
Selling
take them and put them in a jar. We go from house to house,
Selling.
sell them. That's how we made our money, you know. So that was awesome.
But tell about
My granddaddy though was my father. My father's name was Marzell Phillips, and we didn't stay where my granddad originally. We stayed somewhere near the railroad track. What was it? What part of town was that?
that was over there in what they call East Durham.
East Durham.
Got number
We stayed where his mother was staying.
Yeah, that's
where we
what-
stayed originally until my mother and father had problems. Then we moved to Apex Highway. We stayed across from the church. on Apex Highway.
Church.
Yeah, I recall that.
You
Then
right.
we had some other problems. Then we ended up going back to Granddad's house. And Granddad, of course, like Mama said, built her a room to the log shack. That's where we resided. And Granddaddy was our babysitter. So Granddaddy didn't like to work. He hated work.
Lester.
He hated work.
Lester.
All my life, I can never recall him working. You know, but he was good at, he was good with his hands.
Yeah.
He would build trains out of wood. He would build trains out of wood. He was a free spirit. He liked doing his own thing. He didn't like to be tied down. He would just like to take us kids and go go downtown.
Who was time to all of it?
And one time we went downtown and we was all dirty, we was barefooted.
Mama got good.
And we saw Mama downtown.
Mama good,
And Mama walked around like she didn't even know us. Cause we were looking so bad. But he would take us everywhere and do everything with us. And then eventually he started joining a Social Security check. And the mailbox was, we stayed down the very end of a dirt road. And on the very top of it, the mailbox was located on the next road, dirt road. And there was a field by the mailbox. And it had straw. It was a pine tree. And we'll go on and lay under that pine tree waiting on the mailbox. And we spent a lot of time doing that. Going to school, my first school was Pearson Town? Town? What was it?
It was
Pebble Street School.
Pebble Street.
In Durham. This is the first school I went to. You went the same place, right?
Yeah.
Pebble School. Then we went to...
We got these down. I remember in school. But we didn't stay that long, bro.
Yeah, but in any case, when no buses, we had to walk for, a mile and a half, 2 miles to go to school.
I mean, a good
Literally
little
2
walk.
miles. 2 miles. And I mean, it would be freezing cold. And we time I got to the school, I would be so cold.
Be hurt.
My hands were froze up.
Be hurt. My hands be hurt.
Froze. And the school, what they had was, the kind of heat they had was
Radiator.
the radiator.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
and so we had to put our hands on the radiator
Yeah.
to try to
Well, I
warm
thought
up.
good what happened in though.
Yeah.
Be hurt now.
Yeah.
Hands be hurt.
Yeah. So anybody you want to add some more to that?
That's a long walk.
But anyway, I just want to give you some
Bird-
detail, give you some
Bird got
picture.
it. Yeah, I mean,
I wish I knew more, but
I know more Bird than Bird.
That's all, y'all. That's all I got.
Oh,
I just
God
wanted to
bless
ask
you.
you. I thought it was useful.
It was. And now, I just want to give her a little something. I was thinking about getting a couple $100. Lord said, shouldn't even send it out. And I like a real good relation. That's for you. All that you do.
Oh, that's nice.
All that you do.
Nice.
Come on.